One long court day or break it up. Honestly, fuck it. I'll do a goddamn courtathon. I'll do the I'll be a part of the longest court case in GTA NOPIXEL history. Hey Nino, what's up?
You smell that?
Yeah, I smell that.
It smells like a storm. Storm of freedom coming towards San Andreas.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you do yesterday?
Yesterday was very productive. So the contest, I submitted it to McNee, paid him the 50,000, right? Now that's moving forward. We got to hear, it's not posted up yet, so hopefully today. Getting the FOIA, right? Me, Tony. Oh, I linked in, what's his name? You know the fucking lawyer from Polito?
First.
Yes, I scooped him in. Not just to help with your case, but also I'm trying to get him in on like the bigger shit, right? Because we got like Ajax cooking, Tony cooking, we got Archie cooking.
First can cook
He
too.
can cook.
Yeah.
He's hyping down. And here's the beauty of it. This guy already has 2 contests that he's already cooking up and he's going to be sending this week. That orbital strike just got wider.
Collateral damage to the surrounding buildings. There will be casualties, but that is the nature of war.
Well, those casualties are going to have fucking badges.
Exactly. Those casualties will have badges. Are you at the racetrack?
Yeah, no, but I'll go right there. We'll meet up.
All right, I'll see you in a bit. Bye.
See you in a bit. Bye.
It's surprising that the Hydra thing hasn't gone to court yet, though. From what I hear, that thing is a fucking blunder and a half. Everybody's talking about that like it's the biggest fuck up ever. Judges not knowing what PC is? I mean PC is like, I don't know. I feel like people understand, but sometimes also people like to just rush shit. Don't get me started.
Hey,
what's up, Mayor Chavez?
Little tired. I was up late last night, but it was all well worth it.
So was I. Mine was not. I would say that my day was almost as productive as yours. I got a lot done yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a lot done yesterday, man. I really did. Level 77 Torkoal.
Trying to think, like,
I already got my Blastoise.
Brother, they're trying to sever your embezzlement charges.
Yep. I read through all that this morning. It's kind of strange. They wanted to all right, so get this. She was okay with the severing of the embezzlement charge from the case, but not okay with the depositions. That's a conundrum in itself.
The way we kind of painted it was this marshal that came in, they're already on the back foot, which is why she came in with this like energy of like, all right, the big shots here. But she doesn't, what she says, her responses aren't that of a big shot. It's someone that's trying to act like they are.
I'm not worried about her being a big shot. She couldn't get a goddamn charge to stick on Bobby Charles. So I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Wait. Oh, tell me. Wait, what do you mean?
She tried to charge Bobby Charles with running a red light and not having a driver's license because he only had his badge on him when he was on duty. And Bobby beat both charges.
Oh my God, that is funny.
I don't know. I mean, I know I was told as a marshal that I could give cops traffic tickets, but I didn't really focus on that. I'm more focused on, investigating them. Probably what I'm going to get started with, Nino, is it's time for a big investigation. You know what I mean? And we're going to have to start pulling people aside and asking them questions and stuff like that. The only thing is, though, some people just ain't going to fucking talk to us.
Explain. You mean in regards to your case?
Yeah. I think in regards to a lot of things, they won't talk to us. I kind of feel like a lot of people feel that their jobs are on the line if they tell the truth on like how they feel about shit.
That's exactly what it is, right? And that's why from the day that the marshals came in and started dictating how people charge people on drugs. The day marshals came in 2.5 weeks ago and imposed their expectations on charges to the entire room of LSPD without their command and high command present, to everything that's happened since, there's been less officers coming on duty and openly saying they're worried that they're going to lose their job because some random person that they don't know randomly decides on hearsay that they should not have a job. It is crazy.
But what I'm trying to think here is, so when's the orbital strike? So the orbital strike's already launched.
Well, they launched it on themselves in a way.
Fair, true. I'm just curious on, I hope, I don't know what's going to be going on with my court case. Not even,
I think it's going to be a while.
Well, I mean, the Hydra one hasn't even happened yet.
You're right.
And that was like, what? That incident was like a week and a half before me? Week?
You know what I realized as I was recapping in my mind what happened yesterday?
What'd you realize, buddy?
Where there's a slip up that there was a drone watching me and Den.
Yeah.
Him and I were having a privileged conversation while he was actively being threatened to go in and speak to marshals.
Oh, I mean when they told him he was kind of detained?
Yes.
What is a kind of detainment? I'm not sure what that is.
It's what a mall cop says when they think they have any authority to do shit.
Oh, yeah, I would just walk away from him.
I realized, too, because, okay, so me, Tony went and got Sonia's FOIA yesterday. It took, like, no time.
How come they give you guys shit instantly and they fucking make me wait on the back? Like, they fuck me on this shit.
What are you so... Excuse me, I'm waiting 3 days now.
Oh. Okay, my bad. I was about to be pissed off.
No, this is Sonia's FOIA, right?
Oh, okay.
She got her FOIA in 20 minutes. One of the reasons was it was Ray Lee. That guy is actually... I think he's actually a good guy from what I've seen before he became a marshal.
Who's Ray Lee?
He's used to be an LSPD officer. Very, like, he has principles. That's the key thing. The principle isn't obey the queen.
Oh, okay, I get you. I see him. Ray Lee.
And he produced it in like 20 minutes and explained each and everything that what he was able to give and what he wasn't able to give and why. And I came to the realization, bro, there's nothing, like, it is so fucking obvious that there's probably so much dirt that they're afraid of giving up and now they're crashing out. And it gets worse. Apparently Trig had an incident or some shit. You know when you heard them getting yelled, when there was the yelling happening?
Yeah, after the meeting.
Trig asked for a FOIA. That's what that argument was.
I mean, what did he ask for a FOIA for? For a marshal report?
I didn't dig too deep. I didn't.
Well, it had to be, right? It had to be for a marshal report. Like, there's no other thing it could be. He has access to everything else. The only thing he doesn't have access to is private reports and marshal reports.
Their house is so made of glass, there's probably shattered glass all over the place. And now it's about to come out. Otherwise, there is literally no reason for this to be a difficult activity. There is no way this can be a difficult activity.
I mean, we really need to get that FOIA office in place. You know what I mean? If they're having such a tough time, we can... I mean, we should really get some FOIA legislation in, because the shit is ridiculous, brother.
I think that's a great idea. Let me add it to the list.
All right, you know, I just kind of had like a bad idea, but for some reason in my head it sounds like a good idea, but I know it's also a bad idea.
Okay, go for it.
I think that the precedent should be that once charges are pressed, it's you can argue that once charges are pressed, that an investigation's kind of concluded and you should have access to those files.
That is exactly what's supposed to happen. Why?
Because they'll never allow it. Because, I mean, I told you what happened yesterday. They told me they had concluded their investigation, and then once I talked to them about it again, they said, you can't have the FOIA now because we're reopening the investigation. And it's like, but the information that you already gathered is important for my case, and it's important for me if I have a case against you now because you didn't take me seriously.
So the reason why leeway is likely given to the courts is obviously we have the Timu version of court cases, right? Compared to like LA, New York, etc. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's understandable because we live in a society, right? Where motherfuckers might do some shit and they do more of it after a docket filing. This is clearly not that case.
Hey, you want to be my +1 to go to a wedding in a bit?
Yeah, sure. Is this with Mr. Bruh?
Yeah, Z.
Might
Oh,
as
we
well
can
get
just...
something, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Multitask.
But one thing is, I'm just curious on what they're trying to get against you. That's what I'm curious about. That whole thing doesn't add
They're
up
not
to me
gonna
because...
find anything.
Yeah.
I genuinely have not done anything. That's what's crazy.
But then I don't understand why they're so laser locked on you. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense. Like I get being locked on me. All right, like I 100
same Fred. When I started getting a running for office, every single officer was making sure I don't become mayor because I had voters come to me and say, I need to apologize. I was convinced you're Chang Gang. And I genuinely voted against you because people were going around saying that.
Well, when I talk to you,
they go around saying I'm a criminal mayor based on what? I have one traffic citation.
You had me shot and I investigated you for a murder. How the hell can I bury the hatchet with you, but they can't?
Bro, did they dig up my records from 8 years ago? Like, what are they? Like, what?
Hey, well, they didn't ask me, and I'm an expert witness of what happened 8 fucking years ago.
Oh my lord!
The manhunt that I put together for you was spectacular. You would have loved it. I got everybody to pull out the fucking cars, put on masks and plain clothes with their vests on, so that we could hide the identities of the people going around to apprehend you because we believed your group was dangerous.
Yep. You know, I would love on the stand, if I actually got brought to trial, asking those direct questions.
Well, I think you'd get a lot of similar answers like I get. I think me and you have a lot more in common than we realize, you know? Like, you know, people who I've never even talked to hate me.
Do you believe I'm a criminal? Yes. Explain. Like, genuinely, like, explain to me.